Go ahead and get started.
Hi. So the first question that I had were, what were some turning points within the game, that you could go into more detail on?
I think the turning point for us was just playing with a little bit more confidence as we rolled into that fourth quarter. And we sort of just waited too long. Like we didn't have enough time once we started playing better and more confident. So that's what we just talked about in the locker room. We got to find a way to start game. Like I thought we came out and we had really good defensive stops. I think we had 8 straight stops to start the game. But offensively, we looked a little disheveled. And again, this is a primarily man team. They played a zone the majority of the game. So when we adjusted to the zone, then we weren't making shots. And I think we let our defense kind of then play off our offense, which is not it's really not what we're about. We usually just play defense really hard regardless. And I thought we let our defense falter because our offense wasn't producing. And then we got down and then we lost our confidence. And I think that, it was the story of the first few quarters.
And then so going into the fourth quarter, it seemed that like that point differential was really decreasing. Can you talk about the process of that or what that mindset was going in as a coach to get your team, to decrease that lead that Syracuse had?
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you kept wanting to coach them to play like themselves, like play confident. They're good players. They just needed to move the ball with confidence, break the press with confidence, welcome the traps. I thought in the first half, we kind of like the traps were a little bit intimidating us. So, if you welcome a trap and you're ready for it, then you can pick it apart. And that's what I think they started doing a little bit better there in that fourth quarter.
And then so what were some things that you think the team did well within the game?
I was glad that they didn't give up. When they had us down at one point, I think 20 was the deficit, and we kept playing. Like we didn't play the score and say, "Oh, it's over." And so I'm always proud of our team for never giving up and sticking together and playing as hard as they can.
And then the last thing I have is just what are some things that the team is gonna look to improve on for the next game, or what are some things that
I mean, clearly we got to, we work on our free throws, but we're going to continue to work on our free throws. We've got to take care of the ball when teams heat us up with traps. We're going to do a little bit better job taking care of the ball. And then rebounding wise, we generally do a pretty good job rebounding. But in this game, I think that we were a little out of position. So we're going to continue to work on our finishing around the basket, our free throws, and just really getting after the rebounds.
Great, that's all I have. Thank you so much.